Arcade intelligent.
Welcome everyone. We're going to do and complete a 100% walkthrough of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1991. I'm going to jump straight into it. Arcade. Intelligence. I will not be reading any of the captions or subtitles from the characters. I'll just let it play through for you all. One of my techniques is to always pick up the pots and always cut the bushes. You don't know what you may find. Things are always in the bushes and pots for your inventory, like money, bombs, arrows. So always check the bushes and pots and things if you have time or if you would like. It helps with your inventory. At this point, we're trying to find Link's uncle. We told him to stay in bed. His uncle passed away. He was still fussing at him for leaving the house. Now our mission is to save or rescue Princess Zelda, who's locked up in the in the basement area, which is the jail area of the castle. The wizard by the name of Aghanim has brainwashed all of the soldiers to think that Link is a bad person, and they're doing evil doings of him by locking up all of the princesses. Our first item, which is the boomerang. Well, actually our second item, because we got the lamp first. Boomerang's a good item because you can throw it at your enemies to freeze them. And you can throw it at your items like a rupee or anything you earn, and they'll bring the item to you. Hit him with 2 pots and he will die. Princess Zelda look like a bride to me in this form. That red rupee is worth 20 rupees. So that was a good kill to kill that rat. Killing little small enemies and picking up pots, we've already earned over 100 rupees. We're supposed to pull this one, and we're still going to pull it because that's how the door opens. However, because this one would make snakes come down, you don't know what they may drop when you kill them, so that's why I'm pulling it. When it's a small enemy like this, I always kill it. It's just like I was saying earlier, as far as picking up pots and cutting the grass, it helps your inventory. And that's the intro of the game. And kind of like your first dungeon completed, in a way. It's like a mini intro dungeon. There's a total of 10 dungeons on the game, and you earn a heart piece for each dungeon. Not a heart piece, but a heart container. See, that right there is considered a heart container. You will receive one of those after every dungeon is complete, or every time you find 4 heart pieces you will earn. And so by there being 10 dungeons, you know off rip that you will have a total, if you add the 4 heart pieces we have right now plus 10, that gives you 14 heart containers. That's if you have not found any heart pieces. So that means you have 6 heart containers worth of heart pieces to find. It takes 4 heart pieces to find to make 1 heart container. So there's a total of 24 heart pieces you have to find. And this is the part of the game where you start your heart piece search. I'm going to start with the first heart piece, because you want to have as many heart containers as you can have when you're battling the enemies in the dungeons. And I'm going to show you how to collect all of your heart pieces. We're going to get the first one right now. This is probably your easiest heart piece you can get. It's in here. This is where you will find your heart piece. Here's your first heart piece. And you have your third item too, which is the bombs. going to get our fourth item, which is a bottle. It'll be your first bottle out of 4 bottles. You have to pay 100 rupees for it. You're gonna need those bottles if you want to hold medicine and fairies and bees and things like that. We're gonna go for our second heart pieces in this house right here. And right now we're in Kakariko Village. Blow this up. And there. You have your heart piece. And that's your second heart piece. We'll go for our third heart piece. Okay, something has happened. I have no clue. Okay, and while we are here, we're going to get our second bottle, which is back here behind this bar area. There's your second bottle. You don't have to pay for it. The rest of your bottles you do not have to pay for. Oh, across the street from the back of the bar, you have a sick child who's going to give you an item that you will need. This will be your fifth item, special item, which is the bug catching net. So you see you have 2 items up here, 2 items right here, and your bottles. If you walk over here and place a bomb in front of this building, you can get some nice goodies out of here. There's a third heart piece we can go ahead and get. So I'm about to take us there and get this third heart piece. It's in the maze area down here below this library. you all may notice I have a different way of completing this game from people who you might see play it. Alright, we have our third heart piece. We earn one more and we can have a whole heart container. Meaning we'll go to our first dungeon with 5 heart containers, which will be excellent. What I like to do is complete as much as I can complete and have as much as I can have before going into any dungeon to be quote unquote over prepared for the dungeon. Now what we're doing is going for the 4th heart piece as well as getting a mushroom from the Lost Woods to take to the witch. Knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. That's our 4th heart piece. Earned our first heart container. So we have 4 of the 24 heart pieces completed, which is very good. Now we're about to look for a mushroom. They're normally in corners. Yep. I'm going to take this mushroom over to a witch. And this item will turn into something greater for us that we will need later on in the game. But you can use it throughout the game as well. Throughout your whole adventure of the game, really. After we take the mushroom over to the witch, we're going to get our 5th heart piece. My mission is to get as much as I can get done first heart piece wise before I go into any dungeon, even though we do have 5 heart containers, which should suffice us pretty well going into the first dungeon. Once you cross this bridge, it will get you over to the witch. I'm saying that right. Oh, that guy was getting me. You cannot hit him with your sword while he's moving. You have to freeze him first. You're going to take your mushroom out and take it over to the witch. You're going to walk away from her area. Walking away from her area. Actually, we're going to go on ahead and go for that 5th heart piece and come back. I don't think you have to do all of that. Oh, they have my health low. It's not good. I'm not acting like a great fighter. Let's see. It might be ready. There it is. That's the magic powder. If you sprinkle it on enemies or other things, it'll turn them to something different. So now we have our 6th item. There's a total of 20 items that we should have, but now we have 6. So We're getting a lot done already to not have completed any dungeons yet. Some people wait to do these things, but I like to knock this stuff out of the way. Like I said, it helps you go into a dungeon feeling confident and almost over prepared for it. Now if that crab hits you, it's gonna take up one whole heart, so you be careful with that crab. That's why I'm trying to hit it with the umbrella. I mean not umbrella, the boomerang. I don't know what was on my mind. So let's see if we can get down to this 5th heart piece. Yeah, we need to go down and cross that bridge and come over. Okay. I'm like done for. I get hit one more time by anything, I'm done for. I have had no luck finding heart containers. However, there is a great fairy right here who can heal me if I can make it in time. She'll heal all my wounds. So that's always good to know. And all of a sudden they want to give me a heart piece now. Right. Here is the 5th heart piece. Finally, we made it. You can sprinkle your magic pot on this little thing like that. You're supposed to pour the one on the right. Because you pour the one on the left, you'll have bombs dropping on you. That doesn't benefit you in any way. But what this flood I just did made a heart piece come out. And that's our 5th heart piece. Remember, it's a total of 6 whole heart containers you have to find. I'll fight him when I come back out. So now we're on our 2nd heart container for the heart pieces. There's our 7th item we can get. It's not in there. Something nice is in here. I believe money is in here. Like lots of money. So we can go ahead and go in here. Oh no, that's not what I was thinking of. Well, we can still go in here. We can kill these. We had to go like to the very bottom and walk across to get across to kill them. And it might be money in here. I forget what's exactly in here. Yeah, it's money. You talk to him, he'll give you, I think, 300 rupees. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Only reason why I'm walking over here is to get our 7th item, and then we can start the first dungeon. Those crabs are easy to kill, but they move so quickly and you have to be very careful with them as well. I believe something is under this rock, so we'll come back. But if you blow this wall up, it's how you receive your 7th item, which is the ice rod. You can freeze enemies with that. So now we have 7 of the 20 items, so we're almost halfway done with receiving all of our items that we need for the game. Already we're like a little over 31 minutes into the game, and already making significant progress. Okay, now we can head to the dungeon. We're not that far from it. And you don't have to talk to the old guy, but I'm still going to talk to him. He's gonna place the pendant that we're going for on the map. It's always good to know your map and where you're going. And this is where the old guy is. He's one of the 7 wise men. See, he put the pendants on your map to show you where everything is. That green pendant, the red pendant, the blue pendant, as well as the master sword in the Lost Woods. Yeah, I know where it is, but it's always cool to have it up there. But a special item that like it could be a armor upgrade, it could be a shield upgrade, but you will receive some special items as well. That's a special hidden gem to remember to get in this castle, because who doesn't want a free 100 rupees? And in every dungeon I enter, I might not pick up the map or the compass only because I know where I'm going. So if you just follow the guide, basically what you're watching right now, you'll be in good hands. You see, we have 2 bottles, so this will be a good time to where you can go inside of here and catch 2 fairies. Because if you have fairies in your bottles, when you fall to your death, your fairies will wake you back up. And you can enter this room as many times as you like. The blue skeletons will not fight you back, but the red skeletons will. Save your pots for this guy with the big green guy with the one eye. You hit him, I think, with one pot and he should die. Let's see. Yep. Now that you have the big key, you can open all of the doors that has the big lock on it. Should have sprinkled my pixie dust on him. Oh, I'm missing. And I'm short on magic. I don't know why they weren't turning. I can't believe I used all of my magic up that quick. I'm gonna jump back in that hole and let these fairies replenish my health. And now that we have the big key, we can open the big treasure chest as well. We found our bow to shoot our arrows with, so that's a good thing. I have no magic power to burn these with. Shame on me. You have to fight in the dark. If you go in here, you can earn some money. It's 5 rupees all across the floor. And on here, your rupees max out at 999, and we're close to maxing out on rupees. Now this red guy with the one eye, only damage you can take to him is if you shoot him with an arrow. You have to shoot him twice. We are close to fighting the big boss at the end of the dungeon, so prepare yourselves. And every item you earn at the dungeon you're fighting in is more than likely the item you will use on the final boss of that dungeon. So in this case, we earned the bow. So we'll use our bow and arrows on these guys right here. facing that way. Playing is so awful. I don't know why. Why I'm turned that way. And this is the easiest boss ever. Okay, we've earned a heart container. Completed our first of the 10 dungeons. Started off sloppy, but we got the job done. Now we have 6 heart containers, so that's good. He gave us the Pegasus shoes, which we can use. It makes Link run more faster and get to places quicker. And well, it's a charging attack. And instead of using bombs on doors like this, you can just charge it. And that's how you open those types of doors now. We're almost maxed out at our rupees already. So at this point, we are going for the blue pendant, which is the pendant of courage, where we have to get an item first before we can go to the pendant of courage. And all of the items you receive and earn, you're going to need those items to get you to the next level or the next area. It's also a little cameo I liked about the Legend of Zelda. You get one item and you learn like, oh, this place I was wondering how to get to. Now that I have this item, I know how to get to this item or this place or whatever. Now we can use our charging attack. We can use this on enemies as well. You can charge right through them. Here's Link's house, where we first started. Outside of Link's house, there's a cellar outside. Dash it. It has a fairy pond down below. You can, whenever you need to get some fairies, you can always come there. We still have our 2 fairies in the bottle, so we are pretty much good. Oh Lord. Alright, now we're going back to that library area before we go for the second pendant. And if you run into this bookshelf, get your Book of Madura. It has a lot of spells in there that Link will have to use. So now we have, is it 8 items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different items. Okay. So we're on our 9th item. Not bad. Oh no, I didn't try to let my fairy free. Okay. So now we can head over here to the Pendant of Courage in the desert that we now known as Gerudo Desert. The sequel to this one, we was going to learn that that's the Gerudo Desert and learn of the Gerudo tribe. And before going into the temple, we're going to earn our 6 heart piece, which is in one of the caves up here. This cave right here. I'm gonna blow these rocks up, and we have our 6 heart piece. Watch out for the Sandman. You can fight him. He gets annoying, just like this bird. Somehow called on that bird. Okay, right here is where you will use the book we just found. You let it do its thing. This is how you enter the second dungeon. So we're about to be at battle again. Went into the wrong room. Now you have to kill everybody in this room to get the door to open. There was no benefits to going into that room. This one I think the map is in here, but I don't need the map. Let's see. Here we go. We need that little key. We need to come over this way. You cannot kill that eye statue but if it sees you, it will shoot a beam your way that you cannot block. Okay, we have our big key. Now we can go ahead and get our big item and go towards the boss. I think I skipped something. Yes, I did. Okay. I thought I did. Our big chest is up here. Something in my mind told me to go in this room over here, and I didn't listen to it. We have the power glove now. That means we can pick up the stones. You all didn't see me attempt to pick up any, but that's because I knew I couldn't pick them up. But now we can pick up those greenish stones. You can push one of these blocks down. I believe there's fairies on the inside or something like that. Yeah. We already have our 2 fairies, so we're good. We're about to earn our 7th heart piece. It's kind of part of the dungeon. You walk straight down. In there. It's your 7th heart piece. So don't forget it. We had the boss fight already. And no, we didn't get an item that we could use on the boss. Some people like to use arrows on this boss. I just use my sword, so that's what I'm going to use for the boss. As we earn our 2nd pendant. You know, our mission right now is to earn the first 3 pendants so we can release the Master Sword. I'm not doing too well. I used to kill this boss so easy. They're not hard. I might die. Ah, he hit me. Come on, fairy, wake me back up. And he's the last one. now we have 7 heart containers. We can lift up these stones now. So now with that being said, before going for the 3rd heart piece, it's time to do more work. Like getting heart pieces if we are able to get them now that we can lift things, go to places that we were not able to go. This is a secret cellar with money in it, but since our rupees are maxed out right now, we're not going to worry about that. Right now, I like to explore Zora's domain because that's where we will get our flippers and be able to swim at. So, and those flippers cost a pretty penny, so it will help us make our rupees go to good use. And Zora's domain is north of the witch's house that we went to earlier, where we got our special magic powder from. And we couldn't go past the witch's house because we weren't able to pick up this stone, but now that we have the power glove, now we can explore places we couldn't go to. And once we have our flippers, we can swim to places that we wouldn't be able to swim to. So everything plays off of everything in this game. And also, while getting our flippers, we will get our 8 heart piece, which will be right there. Oh no. Notice I'm not stepping into the deep water, which is the darker part of the water, because it'll bring you right back out if you jump into it. Because Link can't swim yet without the flippers. And we are at the King's Order. Had to pay 500 rupees for those flippers. That's a lot of money. Alright, so now we can swim in the deep water now. And that's our 8 heart piece, which gave us another whole heart container. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heart containers. So, like I said before, going for this last pendant, which is north in the mountains area, we're going to do a lot of more collecting of things first. Get as much as we can get. Do as much as we can do, upgrade as much as we can upgrade. Speaking of upgrades, we can go into this little secret waterfall to upgrade 2 items we have. I'm gonna throw in our boomerang. time we're going to throw in our, let's see, our shield. Now we have a shield that can defend us against those fireballs that those Zoras and people shoot with us, and our boomerang can travel further now. Now it's red. So now we have 8 heart containers. We found 2 whole hearts, meaning 8 of the 24 heart pieces, which means we're 1/3 of heart pieces complete, which is good. And there's more heart pieces for us to find, obviously. We have 16 more heart pieces. I think we should go ahead and go for the 9th heart piece. Now our boomerang is faster. Oh, before we go for that 9th heart piece, there's something we can do. We can earn ourselves a 3rd bottle now that we can swim. We need to swim under a bridge and get our 3rd bottle from a homeless man. This is the bridge we need to swim under. So we're gonna follow this around. And we're gonna jump off right here. We're gonna swim under the bridge. Under this bridge we have this guy sleeping. He gave us his bottle. Now we have 3 bottles. There's a total of 4. You won't get your 4th bottle until a little ways away. So we're stocked up on our bottles for now. Let me look at the map to see how we can get over. Trying to work my way over towards the cemetery area over here. So yeah, we can go straight up, keep going north. Okay, that's what I would do. Cross the wooden bridge and go to the left. We actually could have well, some more stuff we can do as well. Just thought about it. So now that we can lift up stones, it's a grave we can push. We earn some more rupees. We're back in the castle hidden spot where we rescued Princess Zelda in the intro of the game. And it was some walls right here we can open. Earn 300 rupees. Oh, that wasn't really in the plan, but yeah, you can do that as well. So many different things you can do as you earn new items and level yourself up. What we're really trying to do is get this night heart piece. They're like, Link, what were you doing back there? Had to earn some money. So if you go over to the left of the sanctuary and come up here, you'll find your night heart piece. Right over here. Run into these stones. And there's your night heart piece. Alright. Trying to think, is there anything else that we should be working on? I think at this point we can go ahead and work towards the third pendant and go to the third dungeon. I'm sure it's something else I could be doing, but it's not popping in my head, but it'll come to me as I play the game. Alright, so we're headed to the third dungeon. And you couldn't get there if you didn't have that power glove we just earned from dungeon number 2. So here we go. Oh, wrong way. This old man got lost in the cave and he wants you to take him out. And he doesn't know because he lost his lamp. And you can't move that fast because he can't move that fast. He's about to give you a special item that is very important and critical to this game. I hate them where I hate them at. They are making this hard. There's the magic mirror. You all will see how important this item is. It's important to get to dungeons. It's important to help you earn heart pieces and everything else. He can heal you as well. That's why I'm talking to him again. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the 20 special items that we need. So we are halfway complete with having all of our items, which is not bad. Oh, we can get our 10th heart piece as well. Our 10th heart piece is right here. Forgot about that. So yep, we have our 10th heart piece, and we're about to receive our third heart piece as well. I mean, not third, but 11th heart piece, like back to back. It's amazing how that works out. I totally had forgotten about that heart piece right here, but it comes to me. It will all come to me. That's how you exit this area, with that cave right there. So when you step into this blue portal, it will take you into the dark world. Link will change into a bunny rabbit, because he doesn't have what he needs to remain the same while in the dark world. Everybody has changed. We're going to use his magic mirror he gave us to step out of the dark world and back into the light world. And we're going to get our 11th heart piece. We have 11 of the 24 heart pieces. So we are one more heart piece away from being halfway done with all of our heart pieces, which is a good thing. Oh man. This room, you have to allow the floor to come up and come towards you until it's done. Oh man, pretty good. And in this room, we will receive our big key. We're gonna get straight down to business, because after earning this third, I haven't shown you all. If you look on your items list, look to the right, you see where it says pendants. You know, we earned 2 of the 3 pendants already, so we're about to earn a third pendant. You need these 3 pendants so you can have the strength to pick up the Master Sword. Really? There's a compass in that small chest, so that's why I'm not opening it. I already know what it is. I don't need the compass. Alright, you had to come from this side and fall down in order to be able to get the big chest. You open it and you have the moon pearl. That will prevent Link from changing into that bunny rabbit he changed into when we enter the dark world. He'll remain himself. So it's not an actual item. If you look at the bottom where it shows like your Pegasus shoes, your power glove, your flippers, you see the moon pearl as well. So those are items that you just use as needed. So Link having possession of that will. This is a tough boss because he will knock you off and you're supposed to stay off. He knocks you off, you have to start back over and you have to hit his tail 6 times to beat him. And it's hard to hit his tail. And the 5th time when you hit his tail, he's gonna move all crazy, so that's the only reason that makes this tough. He's not actually hard, he's just trying to time when to hit him and be careful when hitting him. So this is the 5th time I'm about to hit him. He's gonna move real crazy. He's going to more than likely knock you off. Okay, got him. Alright, we have our 9th heart container. We have 3 of the 10 dungeons complete. Now we can head over to the Lost Woods and earn our Master Sword. Alright, now we're close to the Lost Woods, just west of us. We can earn our Master Sword. We've put in the work now. I know we are almost an hour and a half in, but we're halfway through the game. Once you do that, you're halfway complete with the game. Even though we do have 7 more dungeons to complete, and the next 7 dungeons are tougher dungeons with tougher bosses, so just working our way over to the northwest corner of the woods. That's where the Master Sword is hidden. There it is. Now, sword has been upgraded from level 1 to level 2. So, however many times if it took you to swing your level 1 sword at an enemy 2 times, this Master Sword will hit them once and kill them. It'll take more damage off of them every time you upgrade your sword. So the soldiers has came to the sanctuary. They found Princess Zelda and taken her. Oh, there's a thief. We're not gonna go that way. Because if he bumps into you, he takes your items. Now, I'd rather not deal with him right now. Because you can hit him with your items. It doesn't kill him, but you can hit him. Like with your boomerang, and it will make him back up. So now, we're going to head to Hyrule Castle to face off with a boss who took it upon himself to the same guy who brainwashed these Hyrule soldiers to take Princess Zelda. He's in there waiting for us. And he's about to take Princess Zelda because she's the 7th maiden who can make his wishes come true. So, oh, and if you have all of your heart containers fully replenished, your Master Sword can release this magic beam they can shoot out. You don't have to go up to your enemies to hit them. So all of your heart containers has to be full for you to do that. It doesn't cost you anything. So he's on that 2nd floor, so we had to go to that 2nd floor. Let's get to this 2nd floor and find our way outside. We can catch that fairy to put in our new 3rd bottle. Well, actually, I've used one, so we have room for one more. He took my heart. But I got it back. The red enemies will take a lot of damage from you if they hit you. They are very much stronger than the blue and green soldiers. They take up a lot of damage. So be careful when fighting them. They take up a whole heart container when they hit you. He captured Princess Zelda. He has her already. He has her. We're going to go after him. You can't hit him. You have to fight his power with himself. He comes to the center, move out the way, he's gonna do his lightning strike. And each time he shoots at you, it will not be a fireball. But I got lucky. That's my first time playing this game and seeing him shoot straight fireballs. Sometimes he'll shoot a blue spark that will burst into different sparks of beams, and that will have no effect. I've never fought him when he just shot straight fireballs like that. Now we're in the dark world. This is where the enemies are tougher. They can take up to 2 to 3 of your heart containers if they hit you. And yeah. I never noticed this, but I think I can tell that Link has on his power glove from this angle. Like I'm sensing some type of the gray on his hand from the power glove. I want to see when his power glove get upgraded, does it change colors? Oh, now we can get our 12 heart container as well. Before we explore the dark world, I'm just gonna get the heart piece, which is our 12th heart piece, meaning we're halfway complete with all of the heart pieces. Now we have 10 heart containers. We have half of the heart containers that's needed. We have 10 more heart containers to receive. You see a crystal with the number 1 over there. There's actually 7, but we had to complete that one first to reveal the remaining 6 crystals, and those are all dungeons. So you do the math, 7 dungeons, there's 7 more heart containers, and we have, you know, 12 more heart pieces to find. There's 3 more heart containers, so you have a total of 20 heart containers. But before we do that, I would like to upgrade us some more. So we're gonna go back to the light world. Wasn't a good place to do that at. We're using our mirror to travel back to the light world. And if you want to go back to the dark world, you can step back into these sparkling crystals, or you can walk under this bridge underpath to go into the dark world. So what we are going to do right now is take a trip over to a special little island, and we're going to upgrade the amount of bombs we can carry and the amount of arrows we can carry. I think now will be a good time to start working towards that. And it's a timely process, however it's worth it if you are a heavy bomb and arrow user. Cause you can enhance that's another heart piece, but you have to get that while in the dark world. You can't get that right now. But if you are a heavy bomber and a heavy arrow user, this will be perfect for you. It's timely, it takes time, but it's worth it. It's worth your time. And what you have to do is come to this pond, and I always say throw it and toss in 20. Your goal is to throw in 100. If you throw in 100 rupees total, it will make a great fairy come about, and when she comes about, she's gonna ask you what would you like to enhance. And she's gonna ask you, would you like to enhance your arrows, or would you like to enhance your bombs? Now I believe you can enhance your bombs up to 50 bombs you can carry, and your arrows you can enhance it to carry up to 70 arrows. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw in all of our money, but it's worth the spend. So you have to keep doing this, and by the time you reach 100 rupees, she'll appear. Also, if you blow that wall up to the right, you'll have some fairies you can catch as well. So you wish to carry them up. She enhances you by increments of 5. So you just keep doing that until you're enhanced. So I'm just going to work on the bombs for now. Then when I can't enhance them anymore, I'll just pay her another visit once our rupees get back to a high level. So we just keep repeating this. Now we can throw in 50 rupees at a time, which is great. Now we don't have to keep on throwing in a little 20 rupees at a time. I wish that Jay asked you, would you like to throw in 100? So 500 more rupees, you can have your bombs enhanced to the maximum amount. Now you have the same amount of bombs as you have as in arrows. I don't know why you would need that many bombs, but it doesn't hurt them to enhance them to the maximum amount. And I'm only doing this because this is a 100% walkthrough. And after we enhance our rupees, later on we'll enhance our arrows to its maximum amount. Alright. So next time we see her, we will have at least 800 or more rupees. Now we can go back to the dark world. We have our bombs enhanced to their maximum amount. Okay, we're back in the dark world. We have 10 heart containers. We have a new sword, our master sword. And you know, before entering dungeons, I like to complete stuff and get stuff. Guess we need to go back to the light world too, because now that we have our master sword, we can earn our ether medallion. Our medallions are special items that we can hold. We're about to receive one right now. That's where I'm headed towards. I'm just going to pick up an item, throw it over here. We have our Quake medallion. Okay, we're gonna go back to the light world. That's why I'm kind of fiddling, because I want to go ahead and knock this out. When I'm talking about knocking out is getting our other medallion. It's located in the actual woods area, up not the woods, but the mountain area where we just were, where we earned our third pendant from. Versus quit, I could quit the game and it will ask you, would you like to start from the mountains, but I'll just walk us there. Nope, not this way. Wait a minute. This way. I can move much faster now that I don't have that old man walking with me anymore. I always talk to him anytime you in this area. If you're in the light world, go talk to him to let him replenish your hearts. And what are we doing? We are going all the way back up here. Where we, as if we're going to that castle again. We're going somewhere else. Link did not change to the bunny rabbit because we have that moon pearl we got from the castle of the third dungeon. But what we're doing is we're going over here. The only way you can use the spell with the book on these metal pantlets is if you have the master sword. So now we're about to learn. We have our other medallion. Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 items. It's not bad. We have 8 more items to find. Now we can officially explore the dark world and go to our Oh, I didn't need to go back in here. Why did I do that? Well, it's fine that I did, because all I have to do is go over here, go down here, and use the mirror, because this is where I was going anyway, to make my exit. Ah, forgot you had to slow down. That will happen. I think the developers did that on purpose. Oh, actually, there's another heart piece we can get while I'm thinking about it. There was two guys cutting down a tree right north of here. And if you run into it, you can get rid of it. So we kind of knocked two birds out with one stone. This will be our 13th heart piece. I think we have fairies already, yeah. We have our 13th heart piece. I already go this way to get to the castle. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be to get to the castle under the underpath. This is how we go back into the dark world. Okay, now let's go to the first dungeon in the dark world. Let's get this show on the road. We're almost 2 hours in. Let's get this going pretty quick. Oh, let's not go in there. That's unnecessary. You need this monkey. You have to pay him for him to follow you. Then you're gonna have to pay him for him to open a dungeon for you. It took 100 rupees for him to open the first dungeon in the dark world for you. If you go back outside, he will be gone. Small keys are very important they're important in every dungeon, but in the dark world, any dungeon where you receive a dark key, it's important to use them wisely if you do not know where you're going. I don't play with those monsters. They can electrocute you. I won't feel totally comfortable with them until I get a special item that's later on within the game. See? I believe there's fairies in this secret room over here that's hidden. And I know there's a small key over here in this room over here. Okay, so we're gonna use one thing about your magic mirror as well is if you are in a dungeon, you can warp back to the beginning of the dungeon. So that's what we just did. We warp back. You can move this over if you want to go and explore below. We're gonna go back to where we were. And we're getting our big key right now. That's what all of that was about. Now we can move on with the dungeon and complete it to get our special items from out of here, as well as go ahead and fight the boss. That's what we are about to do. quick because the floor is going to come up below you. You want to go in here. This is how we get our special item from the dungeon out of the big chest. Have our magic hammer. You can use it, you're supposed to use it on wooden items to mash them down outside, but you can use them on your enemies as well. So now we have 13 items, 7 more special items to get and we'll be done. 6 more dungeons to complete. Now you don't have to even pick those up, you can just smash those. And these enemies right here, you can now defeat them because you can smash them up anyway. This is a secret dungeon area, a secret cellar that has floor full of money. So that's good for when we need to enhance our arrows in the future. We should get out of here. Maybe just in time. You remember these guys from the third, well, I don't think I pretty much focused in on them, but we remember them from the third dungeon. See if I can grab that heart. Okay. That red one just don't want to die. How many posts is it going to take? Okay. We're trying to get this show on the road. We have things to do. These guys only move in the opposite direction as you, so you have to fake them out. With this red one, you can only kill him with the arrow, so when you shoot it up, you gotta make it move to the right as you move to the left. You have to shoot this statue with an arrow. Let's go first before you can kill him. Watch out for those fireballs. Watch out for his tail as well.